morning. It's Hiker Dude Dad, and we're here at Milton State Park. We're on an island right in the middle of the west branch of the Susquehanna River. It's an 82-acre island. On the east bank of the Susquehanna is the town of Milton. On the west, which is that way, is West Milton. So I guess this island is Midwest Milton. But yeah, we're here kind of in an area you kind of park right in the middle of the island where the bridge crosses. There's a bunch of athletic fields here. I'm seeing mostly soccer right now. We're gonna take a little walk around the island and see what else there is. So the island seems to be divided by the bridge into a north half and a south half. So the south half is kind of left untouched for nature study and hiking through the woods. We are going to go around clockwise. So I'm heading north right now. This is up through the kind of day use area and sports fields and everything else. Everything is pretty muddy, and as you can see, we're super close to the water. Water possibly up on the island a little bit there as the trees are coming out. This island has a big history of flooding, as you might suspect, being right in the middle of the river. But right now this is a two-island complex here. There's not much going on the second island, which is up on the northeast side, and then there's the main island here. There used to be a third island, but with all the flooding and everything, it's just pretty much washed away. We're on park number 6, and this is our 5th county. Milton State Park is here in Northumberland County. It's definitely a lot of wetland type areas and big chunks of wood and brush and everything that's been washed up from the river, with lots of flooding. This is a very spongy spot here. My boots are still muddy from yesterday at Susquehanna State Park, and they're wet from Ravensburg and everywhere else. I'm really torn on the Gore-Tex boots because they are not dry and they're very cold this morning. Cold and wet. So up here, kind of close to the northern tip of the island, looks like there's a lot of revegetation going on, some trees planted here. Definitely looks like it was damaged by storms and flooding, and in fact back in February the park was closed from the 19th to the 23rd due to high water and flood cleanup efforts. The 50th anniversary of Hurricane Agnes is coming up this summer, and this island here that the state park is on was completely covered. All the islands completely covered there in the summer of '72 by Agnes. So it just gives you kind of an idea about how insanely high the water was for Agnes. I mean, this is a big, like I said, an 82-acre island, just absolutely covered. Looking through here, through the gap here, we're on the eastern side now of the island, and looking over there, that is the second island over there. I've gone about as far as I can towards the water here. Very marshy, very wet, very spongy. The mud here really looks like you're gonna sink, but it's pretty packed down and solid. It's just like a giant sponge. Oh, you know, it's like that foam, it's like that like foam rubber asphalt that is at playgrounds these days, the really bouncy stuff. That is honestly what this mud feels like. There's a tire. Yeah, there was definitely some massive flooding here back at the end of February. Yeah, I think waters are high here. Still, there's even some tubes for tree planting. They're down in the water right now, so I think it's pretty high. You can just see some of the destructive power of the water. These wetlands, though, good for wildlife here. Got some probably duck prints here. I just saw some flying along the water here. So this land was athletic fields and farming up to 1966. And then the land got consolidated and sold to the state. Again, in 1972, the island just absolutely covered completely by Agnes. So all those facilities and everything were washed away. By 1987, though, the road we came in on, PA 624, I saw another bridge south of here. I think it might have used to be on that bridge, but they relocated the bridge to this island, and that kind of bisects it north and south. So that happened in 1987, and yeah, when that happened, then the land became a state park. So out across the way here, right here, all these trees that are just coming up out of the water, according to the map, that is the angled tip of that second island. You can see out to about here on the map is where that should be. So a lot of that second island there, the tip, the southern tip, is underwater right now. Yeah, very high water right now. And they're expecting more overnight tonight. Williamsport area is looking at 5 to 7 inches of snow. It's March 11th. Nice view of the borough of Milton over on the east bank. Kind of been following this tall spire on my walk around. So I think this is a new boat launch that they made back in 1987 before they became a state park. So we did the northern loop. I see a sign here for the south trail now. Had to stop at the parking lot there for a very nice bathroom and to drop a layer. I was working up a sweat already and did a good deed. Helped a man out. His car battery was dead because he was chasing a cat, trying to feed a cat or something. Anyway, car battery was dead, so I helped him get some help on the way. But now we're going to come over here to sign for the south trail and head through more mud. Yeah, I suspect there might be another layer to this island because of all the trees coming up out of the water. But again, river's flowing pretty fast and pretty sure it's at a higher level. So I heard train sounds up on the other loop. So down at the southern end of the island, have a bridge, railroad bridge cutting across here. All right, so we are looking right at the southern tip of Milton State Park. West Branch on either side, and it comes to just about a perfect point down here with a tree underwater. This is the norm today. A little sand dune. Almost slipped on my butt. Almost. Oh, it's super slick right here. There we go, at the southern tip of Milton State Park. Okay, almost back at the trailhead here. This was Milton State Park, an island in the middle of the Susquehanna. Probably a really good summertime place. A lot of there's boat docks and water recreation and sports fields, so great place here. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe, ring the bell. We'll be doing more. One more trip on this 7 State Park swing. Time to get after it. We'll see you next time.